So you've been thinking about going kayak fishing and wanting to know which kayak from the Viking kayak range to buy. Well, today I'm going to introduce you to my little Viking Espri, and it's just a basic kayak, 3.6 meters long, 80 centimeters wide, and it's rated to take 160 kgs. With a rating of 160 kgs, you would think you could, yeah, I'm a big unit, I'm 130, 140 kgs. Yeah, that suits me. I could fit on this kayak. Well, to tell you the truth, I've got quite a small ass, and there's very little room along the side. So if you're a person with a bigger bum, this kayak's not going to suit you. And a good comparison would be the Viking 400. It's half a meter longer, and it's rated for 175 kgs. This one's rated for 160. So this is getting its rating through the height, the volume, compared to the 400. But the 400, to me, out of the Viking range, is the most stable. To me, it feels like quite the tippy kayak, but the chines actually, when you do tip to a certain point, they do kick in. Wouldn't want to go too much more than that without tipping over. So for me, this is not a stable kayak compared to the Viking GT, which is the same length but a lot wider. To call this 10 out of 10, you can't call the GT 11 out of 10, you can't call the Reload 11 out of 10. So your centre of gravity and your balance point is a lot better when you're lower to the water than it is when it's higher. So if you're in this kayak and it gets really windy or choppy, this kayak is not going to feel stable at all in those conditions. Alright, first fish of the morning, guys. Just snuck into this little tiny bay. It's outside the mussel farms. Oh, it's like a snapper. No net, so we're sliding it up. There we go. Nice little baby. We'll send him home. The closer to the lines you cast, the more success you'll have. Onto a reasonable one here. Hopefully I can blow away from the rope, so I just had a bit of issues there, keeping him away from it. Just paddle away. We just wanted to go into the ropes there. It's hard to keep the pressure on when you got to kind of manoeuvre the kayak at the same time. Definitely heater. We're going to try to get this guy up without breaking the fluorocarbon, and the fluorocarbon's pretty marginal at the moment. Didn't have any braid scissors with me, so I haven't retied it. It's got quite short. Oh, you slide on. Nice. Got one. Dinner sorted. The rear well of the Viking Espri, it's a lot smaller than the GTs, the 400 and the Reloads, which are all the same. So there is actually no official cover or fish bag for the back that Viking sell. So like with a lot of my gear, like the fish finder covers, I've actually made my own, because I can actually make it better than what's available out there at the moment. So it's just one of those things that I've had to do. You've got to do a lot of improvising and hacks and kayak fishing to make up for what's not there. So there you go, that's my awesome little Viking Espri. Fast, nimble, lightweight, and it's got that epic keel design that the Viking range have, so it tracks really well. Easy to see why this kayak is Viking's #1 seller. It's got a nice entry-level price, and it's the perfect kayak for kids to learn to kayak on, and it's also a great kayak to play around with in the surf. As a fishing kayak, it's more than capable of going out there and catching a feed, as you've seen. The Espri lacks storage, and it's also not the most comfortable kayak to sit on for an extended period of time. I find that the position of my feet tends to get to me after a bit, and I only can last about 5 hours on it compared to my other Viking kayaks where I can go all day. The fishing kayak is an awesome kayak to start off on, but you find you'll outgrow it quite quickly. If you like what you've seen, there's going to be follow-up videos on the Viking GT and the Viking Reload, and a recap on the 400. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next vid. Cheers, guys.